Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So this video I'm just gonna rant a bit because I'm seeing like a lot of debate around which is better, AMD Ryzen or Intel, Skylake, Kaby Lake, Skylake X, Kaby Lake X, whatever. Um, and I think it's very misguided because really it's not a competition about performance. The Kaby Lake chips are good, the Ryzen chips are good. What it's really a competition about is market share and how much of the CPU market they can take and how much innovation they can make in that market. And I don't see a lot of people talking about that. So here's kind of my take on it, and you can discuss as you want in the comments down below. But Ryzen is genius because a lot of people don't understand that when Intel makes their chips, they have to use different processors for different processors. So they have their own line for the 4 cores or the 2 cores. Like if a 4-core processor is failed, either hyper-threading or not, they just cut 2 cores and sell it as an i3 or Pentium or a Celeron or whatever. And then they have their own line for 6 to 12 cores and from 12 plus. At least I think that's how it's done. But I know that they use different processes for different processors. Ryzen is genius. A lot of people don't understand how good the Infinity Fabric is because basically AMD can just produce 4-core processors all the time. They want to produce a good server CPU, well, just produce a couple of 4-core processor and pop them on the logic board. It's genius. So they don't have to invent new modes of producing like 6 cores or 12 cores or 20 cores. They can just use the 4-core formula and just improve that, and yields will become so much better over time. So they can produce more processors more cheaply using an ingenious implementation of cross-processor communications, which is the Infinity Fabric. So I'm actually, I know this is going to sound really bad for the AMD fanboys, but I'm actually shocked that they're not selling their processors even cheaper because they can afford coming in at a loss. Or not a loss, but not as high a revenue as they did. They just reported the Q2 earnings, and that's just with the Ryzen 7 and Ryzen 5 chips out, not the APUs, not the Ryzen 3s, not the Epic, not the Threadripper, which is still not out, not the Vega, but then we're talking about graphics card. And still in Q2 of this year, they're profiting. They gain more money than they spend. I think about 2 cents per share, which is not a lot, but it definitely shows how far they can go with this technology. So I'm actually shocked that they're not selling like the 1600 R5 1600 at like $180. That would be baller. That would be really cool. I would like that a lot. But yeah. So people don't like. I'm just gonna admit it right now. The Ryzen chips are really good for multitasking, and they're pretty good at gaming. They're just really solid chips. But I'm kind of shocked that AMD just doesn't 100% undercut Intel, because right now they're better. Price to performance, they're definitely better. Like these R5 1600 performs about similarly to the 7800X, which is ridiculous because that's a chip that's more than twice as expensive. With you have to buy the X299 motherboard, which is also about twice as expensive as a B350 motherboard. So that's ridiculous. But yeah, AMD has kind of chosen more to be very competitive, objectively better, but still within that competitive zone right now. But I'm kind of shocked that they just don't just totally fuck over Intel, because they're in a position to do that now, and a lot of people don't get that. Um, but then again, Intel has main share, so it'll be difficult to kick the top dog off the top platform. So, but still, I'm just rambling. Anyway, the Ryzen chips are good, but really it's the Infinity Fabric that's the star of the show. And I'm kind of hearing rumors that they want to implement the same in their GPU line with the Navi architecture, which would be fucking amazing. And I actually think that's going to happen, because I'm hearing rumors that Nvidia is looking into, modularity in their GPU lineup. Great fucking shit. That's gonna bring back Moore's law, or at least partially. But anyway, that's my ranting done for today. So hope you guys liked the video, and I guess comment down below if you thought of something genius to say. See you guys later. Bye bye.